Hey guys, welcome back to NRITAXS. If you're an NRI living in the UAE and regularly sending money to India, stop for a moment. Before making your next transfer, there are a few important things you need to know. First, is sending your own money from the UAE to India taxable? Generally, the transfer itself isn't taxable just because you're moving your own funds. But the source and purpose of the money can matter for Indian tax compliance. Now, what about the transfer limit? There isn't one simple universal limit that applies to every UAE to India transfer. Your bank or exchange provider may have its own transaction limits and documentation requirements. So, how do you actually send the money? Choose an authorized bank or remittance provider, complete KYC, add your Indian beneficiary, enter the amount and purpose, make the payment, and track the transfer. Next comes an important question: NRE or NRO? If you're receiving your foreign salary in India, an NRE account can be useful because eligible NRE balances and interest have specific tax and repatriation benefits. But will you pay TDS or TCS? Simply sending your own money from the UAE to India doesn't automatically make the remittance taxable. However, tax rules can apply to taxable income connected with the funds. For larger transfers, documentation becomes very important. Keep your UAE salary slips, bank statements, transfer receipts, Indian account statements, and records showing the purpose and source of the money. What if you're sending your UAE salary to your parents? Family support transfers can be made through proper banking channels. The key is to maintain a clear record showing where the money came from and why it was sent. And yes, a large transfer can attract questions, but the amount alone doesn't automatically mean you'll receive a tax notice. Unexplained sources, unusual transactions, or mismatches in financial information can create scrutiny. Once the money reaches India, it is credited to the appropriate account and can be used for expenses, savings, or investments. Remember, any separate income generated in India may have its own tax implications. Finally, avoid these 5 mistakes: using the wrong account, giving an incorrect transfer purpose, using informal channels, losing your documents, and ignoring applicable tax or reporting requirements. So, before your next UAE to India transfer, make sure your money trail and tax compliance are in order. Need help with your NRI taxes? Visit nritaxes.com. The full guide is linked in the description. Stay compliant, stay stress-free.